Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Mic'd Up Savages. I'm here with Murph, and today we're going to talk about the Yankees versus the Atlanta Braves series, the doubleheader. I was really looking forward to Monday because Judge was supposed to play, but then it rained, and then we got 2 games in one day. I love me some doubleheader baseball. Just I don't like the 7-inning rule.
You don't like it?
What are we children over here playing 7 innings, man? This is the big leagues. Get paid the big bucks.
I think it has potential. But anyways, keep going.
Keep going, yeah. Well, I mean, we have a lot to talk about today because Garrett Cole, 5 innings, 5 runs, 3 homers, but 10 Ks. I mean, that was nice to see, but I was really – we'll talk about the offense in a second. But
just to unpack that. We'll start there. Cole had that stereotypical weird outing. Like, you saw from Scherzer early on in the opening, right, against us. He was dominant, yet not dominant. Like, I think it was a thing, like, he was trying to challenge too many guys and too many counts, and he was, like, trying to do too much with one pitch, trying to blow it by guys. It was pretty clear. And, just certain guys, you just can't do that. Acuna, one of them. Freeman.
473.
Ozuna, one of them. Like, all the guys that should be challenging, he was challenging. He was like, hey, hit it. And they were like, all right.
They were ready for it. And the thing is, that was the Yankees' first game back. I think they had like 5 days off. Thank you, Mets, for ruining our schedule. We have like
really bad.
10 doubleheaders in a row or something, some ridiculous amount of games now. But yeah. I'm ready for it. I'm excited that baseball is kind of back for the Yankees. But, I mean, everyone's entitled to a bad outing. They just chose it at a wrong time now.
This was a rough time because of what happened with the Rays situation. And now we jump into this series and we get stomped. Game 1 wasn't even close. It didn't even look good.
Yeah, it wasn't. We got it.
Dude, it did. And we did. And we sucked against the Braves rookie Anderson, who, by the way, had a phenomenal outing.
Yeah, he's also a New York born and raised. I'm pretty sure he's a Yankee fan. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
as a baseball fan, you love to see things like that. A rookie having an outing against a team like the Yankees. But as a Yankee fan, that hurt.
I wish he didn't do it against us. You know, any other team, cool, but us. I hate.
But then the King Voit saved us with that home run. I mean.
Saved us.
From
a shutout no-no. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. But still, we got dominated. I mean, he clearly has good stuff, the guy, but there's no excuse. I don't know why Judge didn't play the first game, but
that man right there should have played game 1.
Right there, somewhere in that.
Right there.
Yeah.
He should have played game 1. It was really interesting to see why they didn't play him in game 1. And then jumping into game 2, everyone's worst nightmare happened again.
Yes. But real quick, we do have a positive light this weekend. I did read possibly DJ LeMahieu's back and ready for us.
He's possibly coming back against the Mets.
But don't worry, we have J.A. Happ on the bump against the Mets. We have confirmed him and Jordan Montgomery.
I can sleep soundly knowing that our true ace, is going to be on the mound against the Mets.
I will put on my
You're welcome back.
I'll put on my rainforest music and sleep very well knowing, just with J.A. Happ, knowing that he'll walk probably about like 10 guys and still be in the starting rotation next week. And they even asked Boone if there's a possibility that Clark Schmidt gets called. He's like, we'll see.
It's a stereotypical manager answer. Like, we'll see what happens, going into Sunday. If he's waiting until after Saturday's game to decide whether Clark is coming up, he's not coming up.
Yeah. And it's just saying, like, you would think like we're on a bit of a schneid, for the Yankees. Schneid losing. To put it lightly. To getting absolutely dominated in the past like 5-6 games. You'd think let's try something different. If Clark comes up and he does bad for his first outing, whatever, you give him another chance down the road. Now would be the time to get out the bad outings if you're gonna do it now as a Yankee.
Especially since the trade deadline is right around the corner. It's literally like a week away, barely less than that.
31st, right?
Is it 31st? Okay.
4 days away.
4 days away. Like, I think should have tested Clark last week, if anything. See what's up, see what you're working with, right? Because now you're kind of putting yourself in a situation where you have to ask yourself, do I have to go after an arm? Or are we going to try to stay in-house and hope Clark has it, right? Because if Clark doesn't have it, which, by the way, don't know, have no idea. We kind of think we know, but it's a whole different animal in the big leagues, right? So if he comes out and he has the biggest stinker ever, we're screwed. We're done.
Very screwed. Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, it's just a tough time to be a Yankee fan right now. And then Game 2, it looked better. It looked from the pitching standpoint looked a lot better.
To be honest, I didn't have a problem with the pitching in the first game. Right, Cole was still like competitive. Right, it didn't look at all like he was like just puppy dogged, like, oh, just get me out. Right, he was still trying to put up a fight. Mm-hmm. It's just challenging guys giving up the long ball. Right, mm-hmm. You know, work on that.
Around now, I'll probably throw up the little press conference of Garrett Cole. He looked very mad, and that's what you're supposed to be after a start like that. He did good, but he still got rocked. I mean, the three homers, the home run has been his problem. It's always been like the one run he gives up in a start or the 1 to 2 runs. This is the most runs he's given up in a start this year. Again, bad time to get this bad start out, but get that out of the way. Smooth sailing for the rest of the year. Which I know he'll do that against all the other teams he's going to face. Game 2, Tanaka, 5 innings, no runs, 4 Ks, 3 hits, 66 pitches, and gets taken out for Chad Green, who's been one of the best relievers in all of baseball.
Okay, so to unpack that, Tanaka was looking dominant, right? This was the outing we needed from one of our guys for the longest time. Other than half. Thanks.
Thanks,
asshole. Tanaka finally giving us a really good outing, and people are like, Tanaka's time. It's good. We're good. He's going to throw a complete game. It's looking like. Then he gets yanked, and everyone's sitting there like, what are we doing? 66 pitches. Apparently, it's fatigue. Apparently, he was exhausted, fatigue. Hopefully, Boone's not lying to us. And it comes out within a couple of days that my man's making an IL stint, which I don't think. He looked fine. He looked fine coming out of the game.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm pretty sure something would have came up by now. Again, because the Yankees with Torres and LeMahieu and Stanton were pretty forward with the whole, he's going to the IL or he's going for an MRI kind of thing. Whatever. Mm-hmm. I think he's fine.
So I think it's mainly a fatigue thing. He hasn't really pitched a lot. He had like what?
The max he's on is like 80. Yeah, 80
He
pitches.
had like 5+ days off, right?
Yeah.
He was super rested. So.
At least because he pitched, I want to say like the first game of the, one of the first games against the Rays or.
Yeah, he definitely pitched against the Rays.
Yeah,
and so, can't remember how that went.
He had he had a max amount of rest. So did Cole. Probably a little more than what's good for you, but you can't really attribute to that. He did do good, of course. No runs over 5 innings. Max Fried has been one of the best pitchers in the NL this year. So again,
keeping the Braves afloat.
Yeah. Well, with Soroka going down, he did step up. So I'm very, very, as a baseball fan, pleased to see that Max Fried has stepped up in the NL East. I'm for one of our podcast members. It is nice to see another Braves pitcher do well. Just to add a little fuel to his fire for whenever he comes back on the show. Then Chad Green again chose another bad time to have a bad outing.
It sucks since he's been one of the more consistent arms in our pen. He's been really dominant to just be flat out. He still had 2 Ks, 2 hits, 2 runs. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. He can't really just be like, darn. Just all he can do. Just damn. Just shake your head, try to move on, try to just be like, next time.
Just next time, move on to the series against the Mets tomorrow. if baseball's played, that's still to be determined for tomorrow. But I mean, just gotta hope there's a light at the end of the tunnel for the Yankees right now. I mean, Judge got hurt; he was taken out after the 5 innings. Hopefully, there isn't another IL stint. I'm gonna tell you that
there's gonna be another IL stint.
Don't say that, Murph. I need a positive this week, bro.
You can be as positive as you want, guy. He's going back on the IL. That's it. That's it. He's going back.
But I'm going to make a New York hot take here. If he never went on the IL in the first place and just rested, he would have not gotten hurt now. Sorry. Yeah, that's my hot take. But
I mean, yeah, I'll agree with you. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, screw it. We have nothing else to lose.
We got nothing else. The offense struggling mightily. 5 hits, 1 run. And Duhart looked really good. He went 2 for 3. Mm-hmm. Judge at least went 1 for 3 before he went out. Who else? Wade had an RBI. That's cool.
Sack fly, yeah.
Sack fly.
T Wade.
Love to see it. T Wade holding it down for DJ and Torres.
But tomorrow, I think this weekend, we're getting DJ back, like I said before. So that should be.
Thank God.
Yeah, light in the tunnel. DJ's a grinder. No matter he'll do it in the field, at the bat, at bat. So I'm just happy he's back, man.
Yeah.
And eventually, I'm gonna say within the next week or two, we'll have an idea of where we're gonna sit in the playoffs. I don't see us not making the playoffs.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, for anybody panicking out there, the Yankees are going to make playoffs. You should be panicking what's going to happen in the playoffs, right? Because right now, we don't know when we're getting our guys back, to be honest. We have an idea DJ's probably coming back the other week. We have no idea about Britton. We have no idea about Stan. We have no idea about Torres, Judge now. So there's still a lot of question marks. We definitely need these guys to come back healthy because without them, this team is just not the same.
Yeah. I think Torres will hear about him in the next few days of what his timeline will be. I mean, they did say a week or two, or so, I want to say, but I don't.
They said 2 to 3 weeks, but I doubt it's going to be that long.
Yeah,
I think more like 2.
So, I think Torres will be back a little bit sooner than Judge and Stan, and then I just don't even, to be honest with Paxton, if we're going to sign him again next year, I would rather him just sit out the rest of the year with his forearm issue instead of tearing it again, or eventually tearing it.
That's true, but at the same time, I don't want to have to trade for an arm at this deadline because it's going to be expensive because there's not a lot of great options.
Very expensive.
So if he can come back, please come back. If not,
yes,
don't push it. Don't risk your career. To Tommy John. As far as us re-signing him, it's not looking great.
Yeah.
If I'm being blatantly honest, not looking great. But you never know. The Yankees, they signed Hap again, so.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Well, I think that all about says it for today's episode as another sweep of the Yankees. Not for the Yankees, but of the Yankees.
Why you gotta say it, dude? Why you gotta say it? We could have just said they lost 2, all right? You had to say sweep again?
We never said it. I'll cut it out. Don't worry. I don't know how to cut it out. But
Awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
If you just see a jump cut in the middle of the video, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We never talked about it. Well, that's about it for us. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like. We're going to do more content for you guys. So keep in tune. We just reached 100 subscribers. Thank you all for the support. Road to 1,000 subscribers starts now. Later.
It's just it's pretty cool. Not a lot of coaches I think would back it up and use that type of word, but I think we appreciate it, and we are a bunch of savages, and we got to keep going.